I will no longer take any man's rubbish, okay? Like, you only get 78 chances with me, and once you hit that 79th, you've got another 10. And once you hit that one, you know, there's another 25, and then you get one more, and then we're done. I'll come back 2 weeks later, but we're done for now. Okay, thank you.
So this girl is willing to give you 78 chances, maybe 79 chances, and then if you screw up again, she'll give you 10 more, and then maybe a week or two later, she'll come right back to you. I mean, she is basically saying in a nutshell what most women will never tell you, right? And that is that if you want to keep them chasing you guys, if you want to keep them just constantly obsessed with you, thinking about you constantly, where they can't think of any other guy but you, clearly, this is what you have to do, right? You have to just continue doing exactly what she is complaining about. I mean, the funny thing is, like, I get attacked a lot, like, oh, you're telling men this, you're telling men that. And I've always said, right, as a professional pickup artist, as somebody who's been out there for the last 3 decades doing cold approach, all of the lessons that I've learned about women, that I teach you, I learned from women themselves. I did not pull these theories out of my ass. I did not get them from a book, right? I'm not the type of guy to be hiding behind a microphone teaching dating advice. No, I live it, I breathe it, I teach it. Okay, that's off topic, by the way. A lot of these guys, like, behind their microphone and teaching dating advice, they've never done a cold approach in their lives, or they're like single dads, or they're just, you know, they're like dating some harpy. It's like, dude, give me a break with that, man. You have like no receipts at all, whatever, right? I'm telling you guys straight from the horse's mouth what I have learned from 3 decades of cold approach. I've approached over 10,000 women. I've dated hundreds of beautiful women. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying that from the point where I learned this stuff from women, right? So when I get attacked by women, I'm like, I learned this stuff from legions of women out there, right? And a lot of them are like, oh, they're slutty women, or oh, they're whores. And it's like, no, I've dated all types, including slutty women and whores, right? But I've dated very high value women. One of the last girls I dated graduated with a doctor's degree from MIT. She was an engineer at Google, very smart girl, very attractive. Even her, and many like her that I've dated, right, have displayed the same qualities as any type of woman, no matter what her background was, ethnic background, socioeconomic background, didn't matter. They all display these traits of what they respond to, right? What they actually respond to. I also dated a big-time fashion designer in LA, right? She was probably the only older woman that I dated that was in her like mid-30s at the time. This was a while ago, but she was a big-time fashion designer. Her clothes were in Nordstrom. I mean, she was a successful entrepreneur. She taught me a lot about business, by the way, right? And even her, right? Very high-value chick. And a lot of celebrities were wearing her clothes, like Lindsay Lohan at the time, and even to this day, like a lot of female celebrities tend to wear her stuff. And I mean, even her, I saw the same qualities just like across the board. So it doesn't matter like what the girl's background is. As long as she's female, she will display these traits. Because I also have guys in different countries like, hey, will this work over here? I'm like, yeah, as long as she's female, it'll work. Right? And I've tested it on all ethnicities for the most part, different ages. It works, right? And it goes back to a very basic lesson I teach you guys, which is what a woman says versus what a woman does are always going to be 2 different things, right? Always going to be 2 different things. Because a woman will tell you to your face, she wants a guy who's nice, she wants a guy who's chivalrous, she wants a guy who's considerate, she wants a guy who texts her at night, right when he gets up and right when he goes to bed. I want a guy who only has eyes for me. I want a guy who sympathizes with my emotions, who will be there for me when I need him. I know I could depend on him, and all this other malarkey she'll tell you, right? But is that the guy she dates? Is that the guy she gets all hot and heavy for? No. She gets hot and heavy and chases a guy who displays the exact opposite of those qualities. The guy who doesn't call, doesn't text, ghosts her, disappears, looks at other women, could care less about her emotional state, makes it all about him. Those are the guys that these chicks chase. Tell me I'm wrong. A lot of females don't want to admit that either. Right? And it's just part of female nature to find a bad boy and tame him, right? That's really what she means when she's like, in basic womanese, right? When she's like, oh, I really want this nice guy who will be there for me and be chivalrous and emotional with me and cry with me and all this other stuff. It's like, no, what you really want is the bad boy, and you want to tame that bad boy into becoming that like simpy, beta, weak, spineless, low-value male. And then once he becomes that for you, guess what? You're done with him, right? You lose all attraction for him, because how can you be attracted to a guy like that? So you lose all attraction for him. And then he's out, then you're on to the next challenge. You're on to the next, looking for the next guy out there who you can tame, right? And you're not going to stop until you find a guy who doesn't let you tame him, who stands his ground, who's like, I ain't going to go along with your program, bitch, who talks mean to you, talks dirty to you, right? That's the type of guy that you really want. But, for these chicks trying to tame all these bad boys, tame these alpha males, really the reason why they want to tame them is because it boosts their ego. It makes them feel better about themselves, right? Sadly. I mean, it's really, really kind of a very disgusting behavior. Very, very disgusting behavior. Because I've seen a lot of these women do that. Like, they'll find like this bad boy alpha guy, and slowly she'll like poison drip him for, over a period of a year or so. And then slowly the guy starts to give in to her because he starts to care about her, right? And he starts to like fall in love with her, sadly, right? And then once she finally gets him right where she wants him, right where she's been complaining about where she wants him, once she finally gets that, what does she do? She absolutely destroys him. And I've seen a lot of these women do that. Like, you finally got this guy who you've been, aching for, and now you got him and he's giving you what you want. What do? You try to annihilate him, right? And I mean, when I say annihilate, I mean annihilate. I've seen these girls like literally like try to do these guys dirty. They'll like file like a false restraining order on the guy so she could start bringing other guys over her apartment and shit like that, and just kind of like use the court system in her favor, or or maybe even call up some guy friends like, oh, go kick his ass, and do some dirty shit like that. And this is why I tell you guys, if you want girls to chase you, just listen to all these guys they complain about. Just become that guy. Doesn't mean I'm not saying you have to be this like awful person. But what I've taught you guys is to just be on your own path and purpose. I mean, the real simple way to become this guy, I'm going to tell you right now, is to be on your own path and purpose, and most of all, never ever make the woman your god, right? God should be your god, not the woman. And you see a lot of these guys who end up in these very precarious situations with these females, the reason why they end up getting like their hearts broken, and they end up getting divorced, raped, and they end up like getting like Me Too'd and all this other shit, is because they made the woman their god, right? They idolize the woman, and you should never do that, right? You should never do that. It's always the fastest route to destroying yourself and destroying your relationship, because a girl will never respect you, right? She'll never respect you. Never make her your god. Will she complain and bitch at you and be like, hey, you don't pay attention to me, you don't do this for me, oh, this guy at work tells me how beautiful I am, but you never tell me how? Of course she's going to do that. Of course. As long as you stand your ground and you don't give her that magic V word, validation, right? She will chase you forever and ever and ever and ever. Like I said, you cannot do this as a technique, right? And I'm teaching you a little quick pickup lesson right now, right? As professional pickup artists, you can't do this as a technique. It just has to be who you are. Okay, just has to be who you are. I mean, right now, I run a successful business. I have employees all around the world. I have hundreds of thousands of followers. I've bought into other successful online businesses, and I just don't have time, right? I don't have time to go on these like 3-hour dinner dates and shit like that. And my time's very limited, so I'm kind of like in and out, right? I don't get to see even the people I care about as much as I want to. My father, I want to see him more. I'm just busy, right? I'm constantly rolling around. So when the girl I'm dating complains about it, I'm like, hey, that's what you signed up for. I want to see you more. If I don't see you like at least another 1 to 2 days per week, I don't know. I'm like, well, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. I'm like, if you cheat, you're done. But do what you got to do. That's what I say. I got to do my thing. I got to do me, as you should, right? You got to do you. Anyway, guys, let's crack into the second video. I got one more video to share with you guys, and this is just a very quick one, but it's pretty much of the same theme. It's like this, some things just never change. Same type of girl complaining about the same type of thing. Let's crack into it now.
If you don't text me, fine. If you don't call me, that's fine. If you don't make an effort to hang out with me, that's also fine. But I hope it's fine when I'm not available for you whenever you need me.
So here we have another female, right, making another empty threat. And that's what these threats are, guys. They are empty threats. So you can never, ever buy into them as factual, right? And be like, oh my gosh, she said if I don't return a call exactly on time, that it's over. No. It's just beginning, right? It's just beginning, because what have I taught you guys? Women will chase validation to no end, right? For women, validation is like a movie, right? It's like a movie. They want to see how it plays out. They want to go through the emotional ups and downs. They want to be taken through this roller coaster of emotions and watch this movie play out. The kicker is, you never really give them the ending, right? It just goes on and on and on, right? It's kind of just like this mini saga, right? Where it just goes on and on. It's like a trilogy, right? The story just never ends. Because the second the movie is over, the second she knows how it ends, that's when you're done. Period. Okay? That is when you're done. The second this chick knows that the movie's over, there's nothing else to see here, nothing else to find out, no more mystery, she's gone. She's gone. So when you hear these chicks complain about, hey, if you don't call me, if you don't text me, that's fine. But don't be surprised when I move on. You know, empty threat. Empty threat. They never do. Okay? You have to call their bluff. Okay? You have to be able to call their bluff. And I will tell you from firsthand experience, I have never had a single woman who has carried through with that threat. Not one. Not one. But I've known many women who've carried through with that threat after the guy gave in. After the guy was like, okay, I'm going to start being more on it, girl. I'm going to start calling you right back when you call me. I'm going to start texting you back. I'm going to stop ghosting so much. I'm going to show up to our dates on time. The second you do that, then your days are numbered. It's female nature. Okay? It's female nature. Your days are numbered the second you start doing those things. But like I said, don't do these things as a technique. You have to do it because this is who you are. You are naturally busy. You're naturally on your path and purpose, your grind, or you're trying to find your grind. That should be what your focus is on. Right? Your focus should never be the woman. Too many simps out there, too many betas have made women their focus, and this is why they continue to fail with women over and over and over. Then they come on my channel, hate on guys like me, like stupid pickup artists, like destroying these women. And it's like, no, dude, I'm not destroying anybody. I'm just doing me. I'm doing me. And in the process, girls want to date me. I'm going to date them if I'm attracted to them. That's all I'm doing. I'm just living my life. I'm making it about me. And if she wants to come along for the ride, great. Cool. Be good company. Don't poison drip me. Don't piss me off. Respect me. You know, be loyal. Be supportive. That's all you got to do. All right. But as always, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know what you think of tonight's coaching video. Share your comments. I always love to read them. I always love seeing you guys. My comments are hilarious. And with that said, I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M from the 33 Secrets. Don't forget to smash that like button below. Do it now. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you're notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video here on the YouTube. Okay, more importantly, guys, please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, it helps me out a ton, especially right now, guys. YouTube is on this just purge of, you know, not promoting channels like ours that are trying to help men. Okay, they don't like this type of content. So I need you guys to help me spread the word. So if you have other like-minded friends of yours who are also ready to be unplugged from the blue pill matrix and are ready to be red pilled, share my coaching videos with them so they could get a taste of what they're going to learn. Okay? promote my work, and get them to subscribe to my channel, right? But it helps me out a ton when you guys are subscribed to my channel, because then we could really help grow and really build this thing and really change the world, right? That's what we're here to do. We're here to change the world. So can't do it all by myself. Need you guys to help me out. So appreciate it if you subscribe and you get other like-minded Red Pill friends of yours to subscribe to my channel as well. And for you guys who want to support my work and all of this red pill, gold pill, and platinum pill content even further, the best way to do that is by jumping into my monthly online coaching program, 7 Months to Mastery, where I'm teaching guys just like you how to go out there and approach and close the youngest, hottest, and most beautiful looking women on the planet. I'm talking about 8s, 9s, and 10s, baby. The best looking and most high caliber women on the planet. The type of women that your friends can only dream about. The type of women that your friends will only see in magazines. I'm going to teach you how to get these girls and bring them into your life. I'm going to teach you where to find them, what to say to them, how to approach them, and how to bring them into your life. I'm teaching you guys this stuff in 7 Months to Mastery. Okay? And I have many successful students who've been with me for years now that are in successful relationships. I've had more than a few students marry the woman of their dreams. We get thank you letters literally every single day. Okay, my staff, myself, constantly getting comments, thank you letters, like, oh my God, Em, you saved my life. I married the woman of my dreams, and oh, we've got this beautiful family now, and oh, you know, I met this girl and now she's my girl. I can't believe this chick is my girlfriend. Oh my God, I've dreamt about this chick forever. So I teach you how to get these girls and bring them into your life, right? The hottest girls on the planet. It's the 8s, 9s, and 10s. That's all we focus on, guys. So if you want to jump into 7 Months to Mastery, the first month is only $1, right? It's only $1 for the entire first month. And the reason why it's only $1 is because I want you to check it out for yourself and see how powerful these coaching lessons actually are and how much they can actually help you. So it's only $1 for the entire first month of coaching lessons, and all you have to do is click that link below in my description box. It will take you over to my website where you can get signed up right now. It just takes 2 seconds, so do that now, and I will see you in my next coaching video.